So folks, welcome whether you're following us live from my name is Mine Tobin. Today I'm here at the Dupont Road Inn where I'm going to speak with some of those disadvantaged youth, and they are here. So welcome. Your name? How you doing? Your name?
My name is Alfonso.
Alfonso who?
Alfonso Tuka.
Tuka.
Yeah.
So how long you been in this habit?
Like 3 years.
3 years now.
Yeah.
So are you a high school graduate or you stay in high school?
No. I still high school.
What was your level at the time when you entered into this habit? 14 years old.
Yeah.
So how old are you now?
I'm
20 years old. So you were how many years old, or which class you was in when you dropped from school?
No, I'm in school, remember.
You didn't go to school? Okay, so do you intend of moving from this habit today? What led to you going to this habit first?
Yes, there's somebody.
Please be audible that people hear you.
Yeah, if I'm waiting for somebody to change me, I can change.
Okay, so what led you to enter this habit? What made you enter this habit?
No, I don't tell you say that somebody owns your content.
Your own self content.
Yeah.
So what year you started this habit? In what year you started?
I didn't ready to.
Get ready to. So people who are out there who will be willing to help you, how can this be able to help you?
Yeah, if they're willing to help me, I will change.
You can change. So how can you tell the people out there who wants to help you? How can you encourage them? How can you tell them that you're really willing to leave this habit? How can you motivate them to know that you really leaving this habit?
Yeah, if they're willing to carry me to the rehab, I will do it.
You go to the rehab?
Yeah, then I will leave the rehab.
So is this your first time making the decision for you to go to the rehab?
No.
So what have been the cause, or what have been lacking you from going to the rehab?
But no support.
No support. So if someone comes today wants to help you, are you willing? Yeah. What's your name again? Okay, so how can someone get in touch with you?
I ain't got phone, I ain't got no more, but if you come here every day, you'll see me.
You can be here every day.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's leave this part. In terms of the country acting status right now, in terms of the economic status within Liberia, during George Weah time and that of current president Joseph Boakai, how can you rate the two presidents, former president and that of the current president? How can you rate them when you were in the habit? How is the hustle in terms of the economy?
So we have government hustle all right.
Also, all right. In terms of what?
So we have government hustle all right.
How the hustle is not okay with you?
Because we won't get work to do, nobody can call to work. Say that whole day. People say we don't want work, but we won't work. If we get work, we will work.
So how you really want to work if you are into the habit? How people will feel comfortable to bring you out for you to work for them?
And while I'm talking, if you want for me to work for you, tell me the rehab, or change.
Okay. So you're saying that Joseph Boakai year was very difficult, and then Joseph Boakai year now is very difficult than George Weah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What's your name again? Okay, thank you. So let's now speak with this fellow. Okay, so welcome. Your name? Okay, please be audible so that the people can be able to hear you correctly. So where are we currently in terms of this place? What's the name of this place? Okay, so Hemfo Black. So you say your name again? Peter. How old are you? 26 years old. Oh, 46. Okay, so since you've been into this habit, how many years now? You were how many years when you entered this habit? You are 16 years old, and now you're 46. So we are currently about 20 some more, or 30 years now within this habit. So how do you feel being in this habit? You want to lead the habit? So do you have kids? Do you have family members who you can go out there to them? Okay. So people who would like to help you, how can they get in contact with you? You can be here every time. So what kind of drugs or what kind of habit you are taking here? Push. So how is the push like? Can you tell us how it's like, how it treat you? It treat your bar. In terms of what? How it treat you?
Sleep, sleeping, walking at you, no respect.
But you stay into the habit. No support. Support in terms of what? You're changing to the VR. So is this your first time for someone to ask you where you want to leave this habit, or people been coming to you? The first time.
I was going to like to tell you I try how to leave the habit. I will see more
Okay. So people would like to notice what exactly that led you into this habit. Peer pressure. From who? A friend. Okay, so in terms of leaving this, is there any way that they can be able to help you to leave this habit? Okay. So what's your final message out there to people who are listening to you in terms of encouraging them, how you want to leave the habit? How can you express yourself? How you feel within this habit? So were you in school when you joined this habit, or you graduated? So how do you feel when you see some of your classmates? You feel bad, but you usually go to them to ask them for money? Okay, so in terms of rating the past government and that of the Excellency of Joseph Numa Bwaka government, how can you rate the two governments? Why you say so? So is it because of this government, that's why you left the work you were doing, or what was the cause? It's in habit. Okay, so people who are watching, people who are listening to you, in terms of motivating them, how can you motivate them to be able to help you to carry to the rehab? Okay, your name again? Okay, so how can someone get you here or where? Okay, thank you. So let's keep this one. So, sir, welcome, your name. From where? Where do you live?
I live here.
Live in the ghetto?
Yes.
Okay, so how old are you? 1990. 35 years old. Okay, so people who are watching will say you seem to be like someone who is in the 50 or 40 years old. Is it because of the habit, or what's the cause? You're sick, but you are staying into the habit, you're saying you are sick, and how can people really know that you are sick when you stay into the habit, stay into the ghetto, and then no improvement going out to ask for help? Okay, so how do you want someone to help you? Come to the rehab. Just focus on the camera. So
yeah, to come to the rehab. At least you didn't have it.
Okay, so how can someone be able to carry to the rehab when you are now willing?
No, I'm willing. I'm willing now. I'm willing now to go to the rehab.
So do you have family members? Do you have children that you can be able to go to them, that they'll be able to focus to you?
Now I'm moving the habit?
No, not as in the habit. Do you have any family members?
Yes, I have family.
But do you go to them like you want?
I'm from Bon Country.
We're from Bon Country. So what brought you to Morovia that you are into the habit, or you were in the habit from Bon Country when you came to Morovia?
Yes.
So since then you came to Morovia, you are now being able to go back to your hometown where your family members are. Okay, so what's your final message out there to people who are watching you, people who will be listening to you?
Yeah, pray for me.
Okay, so do you have any number or anyone I can be able to get in contact with you?
I have number now.
Okay, thank you. So let's now speak to another person. So how you doing? What's up your name?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Joe Bach.
Yeah.
So how old are you?
I'm 22.
26 years old. So are you a high school graduate or you were in high school when you started the habit?
High school.
High school graduate. So how do you feel when you see some of your classmates who all of you were in the same school together? Which school you attended?
I attended middle school. School I graduated from in PhD.
Yeah. Okay, so today you see some of your friends. How do you feel when you see them out? They are well dressed, they are working, and then you are into the habit. How do you feel?
I
feel bad. And do some of them call you, they encourage you, give you money and try to tell you, oh, my man, you need to move in this habit is not good. So if you see them tell you, what comes to your mind in terms of leaving this habit?
What comes to my mind? I feel very bad, and I feel like, I want to be like them or more than them, so I always be bad. I can't allow myself to stay away.
Okay, so people would like to help you. How can they? Okay, so how can people be able to help you, or how you got into this entire habit?
I want for people to help me. For me, I have two friends.
Two friends. For what year?
For 6 years.
6 years ago. Okay, so you have been into this habit for about 6 years. Do you have a child or do you have any children that you left out there before joining the habit, or you are into the habit and then you have a child or children? You are just alone. So what comes to your mind if you see some of your family members, some of your little brother, your bigger brother who are out there making headway, and then you are staying into the habit? What comes to your mind? Okay. So how can you motivate people? How can you tell people your story that they will be able to be motivated to help you in terms of moving you from the ghetto?
Our little boy, I started coming up, going around two friends and seeing other people that are not able to move with. After the war, a lot of friends, a lot of bad guys were around at that time. So that was how I got into the habit. I don't feel fine from the time I went into it up to now. So I pray that one day, God will send a person that will be able to help me and then have it. Because my father is dead. And my mother, I got raising and she takes care of my other two brothers. So right now I think she really focused on me because she feels very, and it's very bad when she sees me around and things because God is having this situation now. So
okay.
God want to send me someone to do it to make me happy.
Okay, so how can someone get in contact with you?
Because right now I don't have a number and things are always here. Anytime you want to get me, reach here, you reach the class stop, and they tell you, how to get me.
Okay. So thank you for speaking of us. So folks, we will conclude here. This is what we usually do, move from ghetto to ghetto, where you see some disadvantaged youth